Welcome back to Starfield. My name is Ricky and this is Juliet. Last time, we began to help the citizens of Neon by helping a guy with a drug trade and then starting to help a gang take down another worse gang. Not really sure how much helping we're doing. And today, we're going to continue helping said gang take down the other gang. But before we do that, Masako wants to see Juliet. So I came into Ryujin because I was just messing around, doing some stuff, getting some monies, doing some missions for them. I went to the mission board, and I got some missions, did those missions, and I came back to get more missions, and Imogen was standing outside my office and was like, hey, Masako wants to see you. I have no idea what this is about. I'll talk about what I got up to as soon as we talk to her. I don't know if she's going to send me out on another mission or what.
I have an assignment for you that may require the use of the internal neuroamp.
Sure.
We're trying to push a deal through, and all that stands in the way is a single executive. I want you to make sure that the negotiations are successful.
Do I need to use the neuroamp would be the question I'd actually want to ask, but what I'm actually going to say is I'll make sure the executive sees things our way.
Good. Once they're securely on our side, report back to me.
Well, we'll deal with that later. I'm not going to do it now. So we're going to do this later. I got a bunch of quests. So Juno's Gambit. Stumbled across this when I was out flying around, blowing up some ships so I could put piloting up, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. And these two I got in Aquila City doing one of the missions for Ryujin. But this is what we are doing. We are doing a display of power. So since last time, I did upgrade both of the guns we're using a lot. So this gun that we got last time, and then my shotgun as well, which now has a suppressor on it. So I want to override this display. That was hacking the third sign. Anyway, so after I upgraded the guns, I went about blowing up ships and also doing some exploration stuff and then doing the missions for Ryujin. And I leveled up 3 times doing that. I took lasers 2, which I hadn't taken yet, which surprised me. And then I also took piloting 1 and 2 so we can get to class B ships. Oh, we may be about to enter. Yeah, okay. Where'd it go? So I feel like now is as good a time as any to just go ahead and tell you that I'm using a keyboard and a mouse. I don't know if I told you that. It does not mean that I'm suddenly not going to be using a controller going forward, or that like there's something wrong with my controller, so it's forcing me to do it. It's just that the way I'm recording right now, because of the way I have to record right now, that's nifty. It makes it easier to record with a keyboard and a mouse than it does using a controller. I've been using a keyboard and a mouse to play it a lot lately. I did use a controller the last time. And I don't know if going forward. The other reason why I don't really want to do this is because neither my keyboard nor my mouse are set up for gaming. Just to talk about it a little bit. My keyboard is just a generic keyboard that came with my grandmother's computer, but she didn't need a keyboard, so I took it because I did. Because my keyboard that I was using with my gaming PC broke, and I was like, great, I'm gonna have to buy a new keyboard. And then I looked into getting this one. And the mouse is well, it's just a mouse, but it's just a Bluetooth mouse, Microsoft Bluetooth mouse that I really like.
What have we here? Decided to drop by on Neon and do a little vandalism, huh? There's a steep fine for that. 0 tolerance. Tell you what, you pay the fine now, and I'll let you off with a warning. Or things are going to get messy.
So I got several options. I can pay the 1,500 credits, which I have like 80,000 credits. So that's not a big deal. I got my Persuade option, but I also got Neon Street Rat, which we're going to use. Come on, you got to have something better to do than shake down a crate rat.
You from here? Fine. Get out of here. But don't make me regret it.
I would never make you regret it, officer. Anyway, the mouse just has 3 buttons, which is the biggest issue with it. Like, it's going to work as a perfectly fine mouse, but it has left, right, and middle.
You really kicked the hornet's nest. Good. Andrea's running point on grabbing the gun stash. I need you and Vogel to keep the disciples off balance.
So we're finally doing this?
It's time, Vogel. The gloves are off. You two coordinate whatever you need to. I have a request. I know this is asking a lot. Newell's Goods has some armor. Not mil-spec ranger gear or anything, but better than the cast-off clothes the strikers wear. So if you could, well, spring for some armor upgrades, maybe convince Newell to sell it to us.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
All the strikers owe you big time.
Finally, Briggs is going to let me kick these disciples where it hurts. The plan's simple. We hit the street runners hard in as many points as possible. Maximum chaos. Then Andrea can waltz into their weapons cache, snag the big guns, and then the real fun begins.
Also, earlier when I took out those disciples, don't think too much of how easy that was. I turned down the difficulty to kill the ships, and I forgot to turn it back up. Yeah, I don't like ship combat, so I usually turn the difficulty down a bit when I do ship combat, although I think hopefully we'll get to a point where my guns will actually feel, like, powerful against these guys, but until they do, we're going to keep turning it down. So I'd like to buy some armor for the strikers. Don't freak out.
Did Briggs put you up to this? All these gangs are a menace. I don't want to have any part of it.
I'll pay for it all in cash right now.
Really? That's a lot of credits. All right, already. All right. You pay and I'll send Briggs his armor. But this is a one-time deal.
Okay.
I don't want anything to do with this madness after that.
You got it. I'm sorry. That's a lot of credits? 8 grand? I got 10 times that. Alright, well, roughly 10 times that, I guess.
I'll send the armor to Madame Savage's. Have a nice day.
Will do. Whoops, that's not the button I wanted to hit. Okay. Back up, back up, back up, back up. There we go. There we go.
Looky here.
Today's a bad day to be a disciple. Be smart and walk away.
Yeah, right. Why should I believe you?
Because I'm very persuasive, maybe. It's about to get real ugly for you.
Easy, easy. Let's see if there's another way out of this.
There's definitely not. I'm not going to be the one to start anything.
I wish it didn't have to be this way, but...
So one of my favorite things is the last number 1+1 thing is almost always, I know you'd like to help me if you could, and it almost never really makes sense. But, I know you'd like to help me if you could.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. Everyone, let's go.
Well, that was kind of cool. Bye. I'm going to go maybe kill your friends. We'll have to see.
So you're the strikers, darling. Yeah, we had those blighters all tied up until you came along. The name's Holt, and I'm here to offer you a deal.
Say your piece.
Good, you're reasonable. The strikers are old news. Positively analog. You
Ooh.
want to stake out their so-called leaders, and the disciples can pay big.
No.
Credits, yeah? A dumpster full of them. Literally, if that's your thing.
You guys sound psychotic. Why the indiscriminate
In order
violence?
to keep a rat in place, you gotta scare it, terrify it. And if it happens to be good for a laugh, well, that's a bonus, right?
Well, that's horrifying, and I won't take your blood money.
And it's time to die.
Okay. Did I hit it? Yes. Okay. Remember when I took a perk where I had more health, but crap was just less effective? Yeah, that was a bad idea. It was a trait. Where did these disciples come from? Because these are not disciples I need to deal with. Uh-oh. Okay. Where did that disciple go? Excuse me. I'm hunting down this red blip on my map. Also, I don't really... Where did it go? I'm not 100% certain why I have picked up so many of these weapons. We're going to drop them. Now. Where was the leader? Oh, no, there he is. Did he not have a thing on him? No, I don't think he did. Okay. I thought he was a legendary. Did he not have a legendary on him? Was he not a legendary? Oh, remember when I said earlier that I had like 80-something thousand credits? I have a few more. I have 117,000 credits. I genuinely thought I had less than that. At some point, the game has told me to go talk to him, and I'll just go ahead and tell you, he's having trouble getting medical supplies, so we're going to come back and talk to him after we finish this. Maybe try and see about helping him with his medical supply issue. Ooh, fancy new armor, guys. Yeah.
We got the guns, new fish. Went in, pop, 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 and the cash is ours.
Now we hit them where it hurts. This warehouse is one of their main strongholds. Not going to lie. Taking it is going to be hard. New fish, we wouldn't be here without you. What's the play? Go in guns blazing? We hold back?
Okay, so if I go in, I could go in stealthy and kill them all stealthy-like. Or if we all went in together, I could stand back and take pot shots while everyone else, who's probably essential or at the very least protected, they do all the heavy lifting, you know? I think we do that. We rush them together.
They won't know what hit them. You heard the plan. Let's do it.
Hi.
They're picking us off. Oh.
Hi.
I quit the syndicate. Crime ain't for me, I swear.
Did he say he quits the syndicate? I think that's everybody.
Downstairs, now.
Hi, Owen.
You think Neon Security wouldn't know about what's going down? Please. Looks like you've done a bit of violence. A bit of murder.
Murder doesn't count when it's
All
gangs.
this is due to you. Why are you messing around with my streets, huh?
Nah, I was just doing your job. I like that. I was just doing your job. You're welcome.
You would know the first thing about my job. So here's what's going to happen. Gang violence gets too noisy. That hurts the bottom line around here. No one affects the bottom line.
Tell that to the disciples.
No. I want you to, Mr. Briggs. The disciples have been pissing me off for far too long. So, your gang throws off Sewer Rat Blue and starts wearing Neon Security Black. Or, you can be found face down in the streets. And you say your goodbyes. Briggs is a smart lad. He'll make the right choice.
Huddle up, gang.
Is this for real?
They want me to be a cop.
We could get a real pad. Maybe even move out of website. Briggs, I'm so in.
After all we've done, Neon Security seriously will let that go?
I don't see why not. Do you really think anyone cares who stabs who in Ebside? What's your take?
It's a chance to get out of Ebside. Take it.
It's almost too much to hope for. Anyone object to going for the deal? This is your chance. No one? Good. Really good. I'll give Owen the news. I can't say I was expecting this. Whatever god or gods we please to get you to help us, know we'll be forever grateful.
Just keep the disciples under control.
With resources and backup, the streets are gonna be safer. It looks like the strikers are retiring. And here's your cut.
Ah, it's a Kraken. I'm good. I mean, I appreciate it, but I'm good. What I'd like is that Neon Security outfit. That's what I should have. So, we are now going to Gagarin Landing. Say what you will about Vans / whatever that spell was in Skyrim. It makes life a lot easier for people like me who do not want to wander around and try and find where we're supposed to go and just use that.
Yes?
I need to use a
Can I
manipulative
help you with
thing
something?
on you. I'm sorry. I represent Ryzen Industries. I am here to convince you to approve the deal.
I don't think so. I already told the representatives that I have every intention of stopping this deal.
Okay, so I can persuade, you should reconsider, or I can manipulate her before I come into this conversation, I guess? I don't know. We'll try a basic persuasion check.
You think you can succeed where Ryujin's finest have failed? Now this I need to hear.
I am Ryujin's finest. See? Look at this. Okay, so the manipulation thing. Now, this isn't the guaranteed one. It still can fail, but it is +5. It would make sense to just go along with what I want.
You're starting to make
Actually, I don't know if it
sense.
can fail. What would your peers think of you turning in a deal like this out of pride?
Damn it. I get your point.
Yes, you do.
I'm impressed. It's a wonder Ryujin didn't just
Well, I'm the
send
only
you
one
to
with the thing
begin
in their
with.
head.
Tell your superiors not to worry. I'll see that the deal goes through.
Because we canceled it. I just got another quest. Okay, I think that Neon might have the single most amount of these miscellaneous quests that lead to other quests. Also, I only recently realized that Ryujin owns Teo, the shipbuilding company. Earlier I was like, how is Hope Tech competing with them? Because they're a shipbuilder and Ryujin isn't.
Good work. I just received word that the approval went through.
Yay. I have so much crap in my, look at all of this in my activities thing. Okay, look, okay. Now, I don't even know how much of this stuff is in Neon. Some of it isn't, like the London Landmark on Earth isn't. Barrett and Sarah Morgan art. Doc is in quotes, which makes me worried. But I don't know if Doc is in quotes because it's a nickname or because he's not a real doctor. I can help you with your medical supply problem. Maybe. We'll see.
That would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves for a change.
You're welcome.
Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding? She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started. Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebside.
What did this get me? Can this remove the trait? This is like the 80th quest you come to for the clinic. You come here during the Freestar Rangers thing. We came here during Ryujin. Joseph Manning sent me to pick up some medical supplies.
Hey, let's keep our voices down. The clinic doesn't exactly know I'm giving its supplies away. That being said, I've been expecting someone soon. I've heard Bayou really has a vice grip on Neon right now. I have some supplies I can give you. Should be more than enough for now, and it shouldn't draw any suspicion from the clinic. I'll have them loaded onto your ship.
Thanks for your help.
Of course.
You can modify your ships here at the clinic, by the way. I recently discovered that. I didn't know that. I got the medical supplies for you.
Great. Thank you for all of your help.
Well, the Ebside Strikers are no longer a gang, and they're going to take care of the other gang, so I feel like we fixed the gang problem in Neon. Next time, we're actually going to do, like, main quest stuff. I mean, it's something I've been putting off, so we're going to do that next time. This has been Starfield. Thank you for watching, and come back soon for more Starfield.